What is up, YouTube? We are back. We haven't done an update in a while in the apartment complex, but it's all framed. We have all the MEPs done, which is mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire suppression, fire alarm, the whole 9 yards, and we are passed. So now we're doing our rough frame inspection. And so that's the point of this video today, is what is the rough frame inspection? And that's pretty much the reason why they have a rough frame inspection after all these guys, because you'd think it right after they put up the building, you'd have that. Well, for the average person, doesn't know. So if you're getting into construction and you're doing a new construction house, you'll have all your MEPs come in, which is the mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and then you'll have your rough frame inspection. And the reason being is because a lot of guys will go in, like your electrical guys or anything like that, and they'll decide, hey, I'm gonna cut a 2x4, I'm gonna move a 2x4 for the plumbing. Well, you can't do that, especially with the building safety and everything. So that's where it comes in to have that inspection after that.
Okay, Bo, so what are the top things that need to be done for a rough frame inspection?
Okay, so as far as the house, apartment complex, anything like that, we're gonna go to the first thing, and that's called your penetration. So what they call this is your bottom plate or your top plate. They want that penetration sealed. Well, right now, whenever they drill through that, that's no longer sealed anymore. And so what you do is you have the fire foam. It has to be fire foam. And you go through and you fill in all those penetrations throughout all your wood. And anything, anywhere you can see. And also, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to silicone. So silicone any bottom plate. So from your first floor, your second floor, your third floor, any bottom plate you have to the exterior, and it's all exterior walls. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go around and you're gonna do a bead of silicone all the way around all your exterior walls. Now remember, you don't have to do your interior walls. It's just for the exterior to the outside. And as far as rough frame goes too, is we'll walk back through, since it's an apartment complex, I'll just go back through and I'll make sure nothing is taken out. I'll make sure I don't have a missing stud right here, where it's 32 inches apart versus 16. And so so now if you're doing an apartment complex commercially, you have a firewall in between the units up above. And the reason why they do this is because the smoke that would go over to the next unit. Well, now we have 2 sheets of this EXP up here. There's a bunch of different brands, a bunch of different things you can use up there. The 2 sheets, it's a 2-hour firewall. And then also what we'll do is on our second floor and first floor, we actually have a lip that runs, you kind of see my shadow right across here. And then we get the fire sealant, it's a caulking, and we caulk all the way across this whole thing. And what that will do is that will seal it, so when we actually sheetrock up to it, and right here, that'll actually seal that with a bead so it won't burn through. It's like a 4-hour caulking. And that is supposed to trap the smoke from going over to our next unit. Sometimes they'll do is a firewall up in the attic area, so if your person next door, something happens, you don't have a lot of smoke coming over to your place over here. So I really wanted to simplify rough frame because honestly, when we first got into construction, I didn't understand why you did rough frame after all those things. And then, obviously when you get into new construction, you'll realize that. But 8 years later, I'm just trying to make this simpler for the average person that gets into new building, new construction, really make it easier on you and help you out.